Strategy 1. Hangman and student-generated examples for vocabulary instruction. Hangman and student-generated examples for vocabulary instruction. For this example, we're going to be tying this with Math Grade 3 TEKS. The TEKS here state that the student will use attributes to recognize rhombuses, parallelograms, trapezoids, rectangles, and squares as examples of quadrilaterals and draw examples of quadrilaterals that do not belong to any of these subcategories. Introducing vocabulary with Hangman. Tell your students you will be introducing a new vocabulary word. You will give a definition, but then they will be playing a game to figure out the word. Introduce the rules. The teacher will select one student at a time to give a letter they think may spell out the new vocabulary word. If they are wrong, the letter goes under the wrong letter column and the teacher will draw one part of a stick person. If the letter is correct, the letter goes in the blanks to make the new vocabulary word. This will continue until all the letters are in and the word is completed. Provide the definition. So for this example, the definition is an object that is closed figure made up of 4 straight edges and 4 corners. Quadrilateral was the word. So a quadrilateral is an object that is a closed figure made up of 4 straight edges and 4 corners. And then as you can see here, we have a couple of wrong letters, so the students will guess a couple of wrong letters, and as they guess a wrong letter like B, you just start drawing the man. And because this is elementary, we're going to use a non-hanging man, but it's basically hangman, except we're just going to draw him out. And once they got the entire word quadrilateral correct, we went ahead and stopped. So now is where we take over with student-generated examples. So the students now know the definition and the new vocabulary word. So here the students know the definition of the word, and the teacher will model a real-life example in the classroom. So as a teacher, we might use the Promethean board and show that it has the 4 corners and the 4 sides. The teacher will say, now we have several examples of quadrilaterals in this classroom. On the count of 3, I want everyone to find a quadrilateral and put your hand on the shape. I want as many different quadrilaterals as possible, so if someone is touching the one you thought of, try and find another. But if you cannot think of any more, it's okay to have 2 students on the same one. Ready? 1, 2, 3. The students will touch an example of a quadrilateral, and the teacher will ask the students to show the 4 straight edges and 4 corners. If the student example is correct, they will take a seat. If the student is incorrect, they will discuss and identify why the item is incorrect, and the student may identify a different object. Strengths and benefits. Introducing the new vocabulary with a fun game gets the students engaged and eager to learn. Then, once the vocabulary word is revealed, the students will generate their own examples using a real-life item to show their understanding. This will deepen their understanding by connecting their vocabulary to real life. Overall, this strategy is just a very fun and engaging way to get your students excited about learning vocabulary.